During the 1980s, most cartoons were criticized for being too violent, forcing various restraints on writers. Granted, that sounds preposterous by today's standards, more so when you take into account the violence shown in 80s anime, which was often already censored. Having characters die or get injured in cartoon storylines was often a difficult deal people had to fight for, even in the 1990s. Sometimes writers had to find loopholes or change the camera angle for it to appear on television. Some of the most famous or infamous deaths from 1980s animation include Optimus Prime along with several gruesome Transformer deaths, the almost killed Duke of G.I. Joe, the kid that died of drug overdose in Brave Star, and the last episode of He-Man.
He's dead.
He was my brother! You killed him, He-Man!
But did you know that Ninja Turtles also had a character death? This is not uncommon in later material such as the 2003 and 2012 series, but for the 87 version, it did have a single death that somehow went under the radar. During the second season, being the episode named The Incredible Shrinking Turtles, the story opens up on an alien spaceship crash landing on Earth. The turtles come to the alien's rescue only to hear his final words warning them of an alien item called the Eye of Sarnath that could be used for evil. Upon completing his message, the alien just dies in front of them. And by the next scene, this is never brought up again. Compared to other shocking moments in cartoons, this one is never mentioned anywhere.
Whoa, man! Vaporized! He's gone.
I suppose the lack of violence in this scene is what made it easier to air, or maybe nobody paid attention. This episode premiered in 1988, long after the previously mentioned cartoon deaths, but came before Batman, Gargoyles, and Beast Wars. I guess it somehow got away with it because nobody noticed. I was looking around the web for information and the most I found was an Archie comic which adapted material from the TV series, at least at the start. In issue number 3 of Archie's TMNT Adventures, the same thing occurs with dialogue that's nearly word per word. However, characters' facial features show more emotion than their animated counterpart. When the alien dies, he just kinda spazzes out without having a panel that displays his ashes. Maybe there was some problems when this episode aired, I don't know. If you know any more about this incident, type it in the comments, but that about wraps up this topic. I'm the Anime Hero, and next time, one of these? I'm not sure which. Find out in the next upload.